Hello, class. This week in Schoology, your grades are going to be dependent upon you completing the following work. There are two assignments in this week, and you will find them you will find all the assignments that are going to be graded in the right browser, and you will find all of the materials for week 4 inside week 4. So in Explore, you will find a link to the reading. You will also find 2 crash course Edpuzzle videos. I expect you to do them in Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle will automatically bring your grade into Schoology. So you click on the work, it opens up in the window, and you get to be busy doing your work. Next, I expect you to go to the top here, explore out of this, and you are going to, in Apply this week, you're going to create a timeline of the prelude to the American Revolution. You will click on opening the assignment. When the assignment opens up, you will be able to read what the assignment is. You will see an example of an assignment from the past year. However, this was a different reading. We used the textbook. I do not want you to simply copy this assignment or try to do what's on this assignment, but it's there for you to have a good idea. I want you to do the reading and evaluate the reading and then put together your expression of what you've read. So the prelude to the American Revolution, the reading part is right here, and it will automatically open up a copy of the reading into your Google Drive with some comments that I've made on the side to help you understand some of the major points that will be recalled throughout this particular year. That you will see that there are themes, and then inside, all of the dates have been highlighted in like a turquoise color, and important information has been highlighted for you in the yellow color. You will be able to use Read and Write if you have it, and you can actually add your own color to it if you want to add more information to what is being highlighted in the piece. But I expect you to read this one page really well. It's called close reading. When you are done, if you use the highlighting in Read Write, you can go ahead and click on the colors and you can combine them, and it'll create a report for you in a new document where it highlights and brings in that information. And also down here, it kind of gives you the idea of the dates that you might need for your timeline. So it's just a tool to help you set up with what you want to do. And but the concept is, I really want you to use the reading to base your document that you're going to create for me on. Now, you're allowed to use whatever document you would like to use. And so if you would, whatever platform, so you can use Google Docs, you can use a Google Drawing, you can do a slide presentation. You can go to Padlet and use their timeline, which is pretty awesome, actually, and rather easy to do. You just need to have your information together. Or if you want to do a Prezi, you can do any of those. Once you've done that, I will be grading you based on a rubric: information, use of space, presentation, and creativity. And when you turn in your assignment, I will be able to mark off where you were in each one of those categories. Um, it probably is impossible to get all 20 points on the rubric. I'll give you an example here. For this one, I would give it a 5 for the information. I would give it a 5 for the use of space. I would give it a 5 for the presentation, but I would mark it kind of like a 3 for creativity. It's the point of this is not to be necessarily be creative. I've had some students do art pieces for me where they get 5 on the creativity part and maybe leave off some of the information that they need to have in there. So the concept is not to try to be perfect, but to actually try to be excellent this week. And finally, on Thursday, I will post the assessment reading for this week in the assessment. So I will navigate out of here and go to the assessment. And there's nothing there yet because I want to see what is working, what's not. Remember, minimal scores. When you do this, you are trying to get to the minimal score for getting a good grade. And the concept is it's up to you to do the work and put in the effort to get the grade that you want. But the concept is I'm going to allow the computer to do the grading. So whenever you give me a score, your score is going to go in to Schoology, and Schoology will actually create a grade from that based upon the grading scale that I've already set up. So I would like for you to be in control of your grade by understanding that you can go back and edit your work, resubmit, and work until you get the grade that you want. And I thank you and have a great week.